What's up, fam? This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. A YouTube beef turned deadly after Sin City Manny shot and killed Finny the Legend on Livestream, and if that ain't tragic enough, he also took out his wife. And the moment the news hit the internet, the moment this story went viral, everybody's acting surprised, everybody's shocked. They can't seem to fathom how a man can take out another man over a YouTube beef. I'm not one of those people. I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised, because to be honest with you guys, this type of stuff happens all the time, and this story is no different. Let's just look at the facts. You got two YouTubers. One name is Sin City Manny. He's into cosplaying. He be dressing up like superheroes, interacting with his audience. He seemed like a happy-go-lucky guy. And then on the opposite end, you got Finny the Legend. Middle-aged black guy. He's married, seems family-oriented, makes family content. So I'm thinking to myself, how the hell are these two guys even beefing? They from opposite ends of the world. They make totally different content, so what's the big problem? And then I found my answer, because I did my research. I watched a couple of their live streams, and the answer is quite simple. The reason why Sin City Manny shot and killed Finny the Legend and his wife is over a YouTube channel. Now I know you guys might hear that, y'all might scoff at that, y'all might say it's not that serious, why they have to take it this far, but you gotta put yourself in the mind of a YouTuber. You create your channel. You start off with 0 subscribers. You use blood, sweat, and tears in building up your audience. You making out that content. You gaining fans. And somebody make a copyright strike against your channel. Somebody threaten to take your channel from you. Most YouTubers is going to take that personal. They love their YouTube channel. They interact with a lot of you guys. They love the comments. They love the flowers. I'm just being real with you guys. Most YouTubers would crash out if you threaten to take their channel. If they found out you putting copyright strikes on their channel, if they find out you threaten to remove their channel, you snitching on YouTube, they say, man, I gotta see about that. I gotta come see you. This is my channel. This is my baby. Those 60,000 subscribers, I built that up. Those people commenting on my video, they love me. I'm the star. That's how most YouTubers feel. So when you say you got a YouTubers beefing with each other, they putting copyright strikes on each other, they trying to get each other channel taken down, it's no longer just YouTube beef. Now it's personal. Because now you trying to mess with my bank account. Now you trying to mess with my pockets. I feed my family off YouTube. I put my daughter through school off my YouTube. And you gonna try to take that away? It ain't no YouTube beef. Now it's personal. Now it's street beef. I'm just telling you how far it can get. So when I read my research, when I looked at these videos, I was like, yeah, they going down a dangerous slope. They picking with each other for months. They dropping locations. They firing up live streams about each other. They talking about mental health. They talking about each other's wife. They talking about each other's kids. I'm like, damn. You would have swore these two dudes were sworn enemies the way they was carrying on. And that's how we got to this point. But first, I'm going to play this news clip, and I'm going to come back and break it down about why Finny the Legend really got killed. Take a listen to this.
All right, we are following breaking news as we speak. Police have arrested a suspect in the deadly Las Vegas Strip shooting just moments ago. They announced the arrest of Manuel Ruiz in connection to the double homicide. This happened Sunday, just before 11 p.m. local time, right there near the Bellagio Hotel's iconic fountain. A live stream actually captures the moment when gunshots ring out and it sent tourists running in terror. We should warn you that some of the images here are disturbing. NBC News.
Now let me stop it right there. What you just seen is Sin City Manny take out Finny the Legend and then took out his wife on the Las Vegas Strip. I'm gonna tell you how we got to that point. They spent months going back and forth, making videos about each other, trying to get each other channel taken down. And then all of a sudden, Finny the Legend says, I'm going to Las Vegas. Sin City Manny, that's where you from? I'm pulling up in Las Vegas. I got my wife with me. We finna have a good old time in your city. So the whole time Finny the Legend was in Las Vegas, he was taunting Sin City Manny. He was saying, I'm at this bar. I'm at this location. I'm in your city, Manny. And that drove Manny insane. But let's continue watching because I'm going to break it down some more. Let's go.
Correspondent Sam Brock joins us now. Sam, what do we know about this suspect?
So we know there was a manhunt that was going on, Morgan, for about 11 hours until 5 or 10 minutes ago. We found out from police in the area that Manuel Ruiz, 41 years old, turned himself in, walked into the police station. He has been detained. He now, according to police, faces 2 different charges: open murder with a deadly weapon, 2 of them. What that means is they're not specifying the degree of homicide, first degree, second degree manslaughter. It's going to be up to a jury to decide that. But there was a live streamed video of a murder that was perpetuated on Las Vegas Boulevard, the middle of the Strip, as you said, the Bellagio, which is one of these just landmark places in Las Vegas. And you're watching in real time on YouTube as a murder is executed. And you actually got a very good look at his face in that video. I'm not sure if it was in the portion of the clip that we showed, but police clearly were able to identify who they were looking for. They also added, Morgan, that there was a history online with some sort of social media feud between him and one of the victims. There were 2 victims in this case, so it's not even clear if the second person was involved or just caught up in the crossfire.
Now, they speak of a social media feud, and that is true. They've been beefing for like 8 months, going back and forth. And I think Finny the Legend underestimated Sin City Manny. Because let's be honest, Sin City Manny is dressing up as the Joker. He's dressing up as Spider-Man. He's doing all type of crazy content. And I think Finny the Legend kind of thought he was a sucker. I'm just being real. Because anytime you got beef with somebody, you come to their city, you dropping your location, you taunting them. That's somebody you don't fear. That's somebody you think is a sucker. That's somebody you think I can drop my low. You ain't gonna do a damn thing about it. And he underestimated Manny. So the whole time you in his city dropping your location, Manny is in his car looking for you. He want to see about that. You talked about my wife. You tried to get my channel taken down. You say I got mental health issues. I gotta see about that. Ain't no way in hell I'm finna let you come to my city. Cause I got pride. I got ego. We've been beefing online all this months. You think I'm gonna let you come to my city and leave, then get back on live stream and start talking trash about me some more? I ain't going for that, right? But let's continue watching this.
But at the end of the day, 2 people were killed in Las Vegas. It's a rare thing. You might think so much hustle and bustle and activity and maybe violence on the Las Vegas Strip. There's not a ton of precedent for people being murdered in cold blood on the Las Vegas Strip. Yes, there's been a horrific mass shooting in Las Vegas in 2017. But as far as like how frequently does this kind of thing happen there? Not frequently at all, much less something that's live streamed to a live audience.
Now let's stop it. Forget what he's talking about. Forget all the statistics. Forget the Las Vegas Strip. I'm finna give it to you straight. I think Finny sent Sin City Manny over the edge. Finny the Legend, he was on live stream talking about his mental health, talking about he finna slit his wrist, all type of stuff, right? And I think this is the live stream that put the nail in the coffin for Finny the Legend. Listen to what Finny says about Manny in this live stream. Let's play it.
Let's get this clear though, y'all, because we all laugh and joke. This is a PR moment. We all laugh and joke, but mental illness is real, and we can clearly see this guy is mentally ill. So one thing about it, that's why I want to put it on y'all too. If he give us another strike and I got 3, y'all know that channel mean everything to him. He don't got no outside friends, nothing. I don't think I could do it in my heart. And I'm saying this on live so he can hear it too. Shout out LDT. But I don't think I can take his channel from him, man, because I think he's so close to going in the closet, man. And he's so close, man.
Fuck that. You know what the first thing I asked you, did you give him a strike? Fuck that, nigga. You swing at me, we swinging back twice.
Now you hear that? Finny, if you saying Manny is crazy, you saying he got mental health issues, you saying YouTube is all he got, if you take it from him, he might just do self-harm, why would you beef with him? I'm not beefing with a dude I think is crazy. I'm not going to the dude's city. If I think you crazy, I think you got mental health issues, the last thing I'ma do is get my wife and travel to your city and taunt you. Because now I can be touched. Now all you gotta do is roll up on me. And you know your city better than I know your city. So I think that was a character flaw in Finny. Y'all beefing on YouTube. You say he's crazy. Manny has already threatened you. He say he want to see you. You gonna take your wife and go bar hopping in his city? Taunting the man? Talking about I'm live, Manny, where you at? Hell no. If I got beef with Manny, I'm staying the hell out of Las Vegas. I'm just being real. And I'm not damn sure they taking my wife with me if I go. And picture the dudes on the panel with him. Look at that picture. You got 3 other dudes on the panel with them, and they kind of instigating the whole thing. Ain't nobody saying, hey, Finny, this is ridiculous, man. You a middle-aged black dude. Why the hell you beefing with Manny for? Dude dressing up like Joker. He running around like he Batman. Man, we got better things to do, man. Forget Manny. Matter of fact, let's hit Manny up in the back chat and try to get this issue resolved. That's how grown men handle it. But no, the people on his platform, the people on the live stream, they was hyping Finny up. Oh, hell no. He put the strike on us. We striking back. We throwing bombs at him. And look what happened. See, sometimes you got to stop your homie from crashing out. Sometimes you got to tap your homie on the shoulder. You got to pull his coattail and say, hey, homie, this ain't a good look, bro. Yeah, I think it's messed up what he tried to do. But I also think it's messed up what you trying to do to him. Let's hit him up in the back chat and try to get this issue resolved. It ain't that serious, man. That's the grown man conversation that needed to be had. I'm just being real. But instead, they instigated it. They hyped them all up. They had Finny going to Las Vegas, talking about I'm going on vacation, taunting the dude, man. I'm not saying Manny was right. I think what Manny did was a cowardly act. I'm just being real. Finny didn't pose no threat. We all seen the video. It was cowardly what he did. Pulled out the strap, blasted him, and then blasted his wife. Come on, bro. But I'm just saying, this conversation is what sent Manny over the edge. Because after this conversation happened, Finny hopped on a plane to Las Vegas, and Manny started looking for him immediately. Watch this video Manny posted shortly before the murders. Take a listen to this.
Jerome, I'm out here searching for my baby. The fuck? I went through every fucking casino there is. I heard there's one of my biggest fans here in fucking town. I was dying to see him. I'm fucking dying to see him. What are we doing? Fuel bar tonight? Is that what we're doing? I'll fucking be there. I'll fucking be there. Better fucking believe it. You come to my city and think I'm not gonna show up? You fucking think I'm not gonna show up? I should have been the first one to be told. Right? Somebody should have sent me my invite. Mr. Marquez.
Now let's stop it right there. Because if I'm Finny and I see this video Manny posted, I'm getting the hell out of Las Vegas. Once I see the paint came off Manny's face, once I see he ain't dressing like the Joker, once I see he ain't really dressing like Batman no more and he dressing like an asset, I'm getting the hell out of there. I'm sorry, Manny. Oh, you ain't the one I want to be beefing with. Look how he's talking. He's driving around looking for him. I'm like, baby, we in danger. We got to haul ass back to wherever we came from. I'm not messing with Manny. Once this video was posted, I would have got the hell out of Dodge. Because now I know he ain't no sucker. Now I know he really looking for me. If he looking for me, he looking to do some harm. That's the mindset I'm having. Call me what you want to call me. I'm in his city. I'm not in my city. I'm like a fish out of water right now. But let's continue.
That's right. We outside. We're doing fuel bar tonight? I'm fucking there, homie. What's the fuel bar without the fuel? We're doing the fuel bar tonight. Fucking go. Or wherever you go, I will be there. come on, I have to say hi to my biggest fan. You know?
See, all right, that once I'm beefing with a nigga and he's on live stream looking for me and he's barking at the camera, I'm concerned for my safety at that point. I'm like, this dude done lost it. And this ain't somebody I want to run into. Y'all better stop underestimating people. Y'all think because y'all see people into cosplaying, you see somebody into dressing up like Joker, they love anime. Y'all better stop underestimating them because everybody ain't going, man. And I'm looking at this live stream. I'm looking at his eyes. That's look like a man that is on a mission. I look at Finny live stream. He carrying himself like a family man. I got my wife. I'm laid back. I'm taking pictures. I'm buying keychains. You know, I'm visiting bars. I'm dancing. You seem like you are on point. He seemed like he really want to see you about something. It seemed like Finny wasn't even prepared. I'm just being real. Look at his mannerisms and look at Finny. Finny was all off point. He buying trinkets, ornaments, you know what I'm saying? He enjoying Vegas. Meanwhile, you got a dude looking for you, looking to put a bullet in your ass. And you don't even see it coming. That's how so off point you was. Anybody with street smarts would know. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. Sin City, that's Sin City Manny, baby. Then he ain't dressed like the Joker. He ain't dressed like Batman. He got the jersey on, got the chains, he got the rings. Oh shit, I better put my foot in my mouth. He might be willing to take it somewhere I'm not willing to take it to, and I don't think Finny was willing to take it there. I'm not saying Finny is a bad guy for that. But you gotta know when to pull the string. You gotta know who you beefing with. Sin City Manny was willing to take it further than Finny. See, Finny, he wanted to keep it online. He wanted to roast him. He wanted to go back and forth. And he wanted just to call it at that. But Sin City Manny kind of took it personal. You talked about my wife. You talked about my mental health. You embarrassed me. You having these live streams about me. You saying things that hurt me. Now I'm taking it personal. And now I want to see you. Damn. But let's continue.
Jumped out of my fucking bed. It came out here so fucking fast. I'm very disappointed right now. All this long stream and I didn't see my biggest fan. Teardrop. Just know instigators get this shit too.
You heard what he said? That was a threat by Manny to everybody involved. He said instigators can get it too. Now let me say this about Manny. Yes, I understand Finny might have said some things that offended you. He might have hurt your feelings. But it ain't worth crashing out because you wasn't innocent. You engaged in all this as well. And I don't think it was a very smart move for you to throw your whole life away. You married as well. And you gonna throw it away over some YouTube beef? You gonna take 2 lives over some internet beef? Over a YouTube channel? What the hell is wrong with you? You get what I'm saying? That's the ultimate crash out. I always talk to you guys about conflict resolution. I always talk to you guys about emotional intelligence. And this is a prime example of somebody acting off impulse. Somebody's not thinking clearly. They pride, they ego, they feelings hurt. They was embarrassed. So now you want to act the ass on live stream and take out 2 innocent people. Because no matter what we think about Finny, yes, he was roasting you. But Manny, you was playing into it as well. And Finny was just wanting to keep it on the internet. You could tell the way he was moving. Finny wasn't going to harm nobody. And when you rolled up on Finny, it like he was ready to throw down. Just give him a fair one. Just knuckle it up if they have to. Spend a day in jail. Everybody get to go home to their wives. That's what should have happened if y'all guys were going to do anything. You didn't have to pull out the strap. You didn't have to take out his wife. I just wish you would have thought clearly, because if you didn't have impulse control, you should never took your ass up there. That's why I don't beef with nobody. Yes, I'm a YouTuber. Yes, I had people try to take my channel down. Yes, I had people file copyright strikes with YouTube and give me a strike. But you know what I did? I appealed it. If the appeal failed, I just go on with my life. I don't hit nobody up in the back chat. I don't make videos about people because I don't got time to beef. Because I don't know what's on your mind. I don't know what you're going through personal. I might go back and forth with you. I might be willing to roast you on the internet, but that don't mean you are willing to play by them rules. That don't mean if I roast you, you just gonna take it and roast me back. I might roast you and you might harbor feelings. You might think about harming myself. You might think about harming yourself. And I don't want that to happen. That's why I don't beef with nobody. Yes, I go at rappers when they do stupid stuff. But as far as going at other YouTubers and other people, if we got problems, I would like to talk about it in the back chat. I would like to hop on the phone. Hey, what's your problem? We hash it out and let bygones be bygones and we go on with our life. Because I'm not trying to end up like this. Going back and forth on the internet, you going to their city, you dropping your location, you taunting them. Next thing you know, you get taken out. And not only you get taken out, your wife get taken out as well. Now, I know a lot of people was kind of criticizing the wife. They were like, why she just didn't run? She was in shock. She couldn't believe what happened. 1 minute you laughing with your husband, y'all drinking, y'all dancing, y'all chilling, y'all interacting with the fans. And the next thing you know, Manny crazy ass show up and start clapping. You see what I'm saying? Anybody be shell shocked. And I think that's what happened. So I'm not trying to criticize the wife. It is what it is now. But Manny, he's the main problem in this whole situation. I know we can have our issues with Finny. We can say he was being childish. We can say he was being petty. But still, bro, you choosing to end 2 people's lives over this is crazy. And you got a wife yourself. This is a crazy story. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts about this whole situation. I want to know how you guys feel about it. Let me know. Share this video. I love you guys. Peace.